Indeed. That's right. It's true. Indeed. Hey. So... wrong. Right. Indeed. It's true. However, wrong. However, so... However... Right. However... So... However... Correct. Wrong. Hey. Indeed. That's right. Listen. So then, in other words, however, because, so, right. Indeed. Shall we go?
Well now. I don't believe. asking me?
Right. However, no.
Huh? Hey!
Because, in other words, however, right, indeed. However, am I wrong? Listen to me.
Well?
Left. That doesn't matter. That's right. Because... However...
What?
Indeed. Hey. Indeed. Listen to me. Hey. That's what we have to do. It's true. It's time for one last showdown. One final battle. Hey.
Bear it! What's wrong?
In other words,
You guys! I can barely contain. Bear it! You guys! I can barely contain.
it's true.
You guys!
Listen to me. Hey.
What's wrong?
Hey. Listen.
Now I'm real.
Whew.
Hey! Meh.
Hey. However, whew, So, because... So... Listen. Indeed. However, so... It would seem... In other words, correct. Hey. That's right. It's true. Mako... Enough. At the very least. Indeed. Right. It's true. Indeed. In other words, however, wrong. Whew. However, correct. Hey. However, anyway, shall we go? Hey. Hey. Just a second. Hey. Hey. Whew. However,
It is! There's...
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know?
I'm just asking to make sure, but...
What?
What the heck?
Ah!
Makoto.
Yes.
It's true.
Huh?
In other words,
Huh?
How about that?
wrong.
I see.
Huh?
That's right. However,
What did you...
however,
Huh?
correct.
Naturally.
Don't be mean!
About that. But
Anyway,
I hate you.
anyway,
Interesting.
But
indeed.
I see.
Huh?
So, in other words... In other words... That's right.
No way.
Indeed.
Well, but
I'm right?
Hmm?
That's fine. In the name of my family. Goodbye.
Hey,
Indeed.
you know?
just a second.
How about that?
But, I mean... Huh? But, okay.
Indeed. However, so... So then, correct. Makoto.
come on, not possible. Such ignorance. So, in other words, I see. In other words, So, in other words, interesting. What? That's fine. Stop talking. It's all clear now. In other words,
Hey, yeah, but okay. Okay. Huh? Yeah!
What? Say what? Hello. Found it!
Hey,
But um, 'cause so just a second.
Hey, Yep. Yes,
You're a liar.
Too bad.
So, huh? So, okay. You got it.
Correct. Indeed. So... Indeed. However, it's true. Whew. It would seem... However, in other words... How... Correct. What? Well? Hey. What? Makoto. It would seem... Anyway. I see. Wrong. Correct. So... In other words... Why would you... Why? Well, now. Hey. Because. In other words, it would seem Hey. Hey. So... Hey. Correct. Just... Anyway.
Is everyone working hard? Well then, since you're all giving it your... For those of you who are interested... I am Monokuma! What are you gonna do? Unbelievable.
That's enough.
I see! Aha! Have you reached that... You SOB! Yes! Huh? Oh, I'm on fire!
Right. Makoto. Indeed. Listen. It would seem I knew. Indeed. It would seem... Anyway... Makoto. Listen. I see. So... Makoto. So then... because... Indeed. Indeed. Is that right? Because... Listen. However... So then, at the very least... Right. In other words... Hey. So... Indeed. Indeed. And... So then... Why? Hey. Whew. So then... What? What? So... Indeed. I see. And? Why is that? Because... If that's Makoto. So... Makoto. So... Anyway... Makoto. In other words... However, What? Whew. Makoto. So then...
Okay then. I do apologize, but I hope you don't time a little. I never really got the hang of... So this video is meant to serve as a... It's not that I don't trust... Now then, there is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of... Can you accept that? Thank you. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my... As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, So, Makoto, before we begin... Yes. Now, shall Makoto, there's a... Can you accept... I'm sorry I'm putting you... Well, I mean... But I promise that as long as the...
Say what? Too bad.
That's right.
For anything that has a stop.
Makoto, listen. However...
You called for me! Oh, I'm on fire! Yes! My beautiful scissors!
Well now, drills check. Unbelievable. Today, I'm
Stop talking. In the name...
However... So...
Since this will be the final class, so if you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve what? Then and of course, waiting for the loser is the
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll act?
Yep, sure.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggle?
Of course not.
Never mind all that.
Oh, you're taking this.
Is the mastermind? Only. Don't bother. I already. You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all. I'm right, aren't I? You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you're not allowed to get me. I have evidence in my...
What a coincidence. Evidence that proves everyone
What? This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us even...
No, it's wrong. It's not just you three.
What?
The evidence you're all referring to is...
Well, huh? Wait, with the picture you have... But that can't be right. See? I'm the only one not in it.
Hero, you have a...
Okay, but be careful.
So the secret in these pictures...
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together.
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to...
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get at the mastermind laid a trap. To make us each think... Huh? A trap? How rude! I got it! In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, in the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing. And in the picture Hiro got, he's the only one.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should...
In other words, Monokuma gave each of us a...
When we each saw our picture, we just assumed...
Yeah, I thought that must be it.
Listen, can I see everyone? It's not directly connected to what...
Sure, no.
Yeah, and on top of that, they went to all...
No.
What are you talking about?
Yeah! I don't remember ever... So it's gotta be a...
But you know, don't get me wrong. I don't remember... Is that really in... What do you... Now I understand. Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it. Could...
Oh, I get it. So we all... As if. You expect me to...
Yeah, we...
You're saying... saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi?
I promise you, ever since I remember every...
No, it's wrong. Those photos aren't the only things that point to this DVD.
You're not gonna show us something indecent!
No.
When you said...
I mean, all of...
You lie!
No, it's not a lie. The headmaster did
What do you say?
I didn't imagine you.
It's not... You expect me to believe all this?
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice.
How can you say that? We're talking about
To be honest, I have something else.
something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed. What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down. He asked us if we could accept the idea.
And?
We'd say no!
Actually, y'all... Even I heard myself say yes.
Why?
I don't know.
The same goes for everyone. You don't remember choosing to live here forever.
It doesn't matter if even if I bought the whole amnesia thing. That's just insane!
Insane or not, we can't move forward.
You sure are.
I know it sounds absurd, but
Indeed. We only...
Yep, you all totally
This is all...
And this isn't like some normal kind of... You stole those specific Oopsie.
of course, there's no way we would...
How? Come. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up, would you really believe it?
What matters is figuring out the interview with the headmaster. There must have been a...
Of course there was a purpose.
You mean the that has something to do...
That part. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it was
The same one. That motherfucker.
Please, the mastermind.
Of course, they have to be here.
What makes you say...
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. The mastermind is probably a...
No, that's wrong. There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within...
How do you know?
In the back of the data center? The mastermind must have been using... So there can't be any doubt. The master...
There can't be, and in which case, they're all... What? Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma... So if the mastermind is in the school, we have...
How...
So we're the only... It's not me!
Well, it's not my plan. What? Cuz! It's...
Oh, I get it! The only way he could have survived...
Aw, nuts! Wait!
Everyone, calm down. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out...
That's a good... Rather than wasting time bickering, we...
Yeah, well, how much time
He's right. If you want something to talk about, we haven't fully established what Mukuro...
Huh?
No, that isn't actually what killed her. Wouldn't you agree?
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the It made it so they can't pop.
Consider this. What if...
What if that...
Because... Huh? Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate
You're wrong.
She... I'm not weird, okay? At least... Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been 100, so obviously she got all those wounds.
Are you finished?
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
Mukuro was she must have been so when you obviously she got all those wounds in battle.
Are you finished?
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
Mukuro was she must have been so when you obviously she got all.
No, it's wrong. No, Mukuro, the file we found in the headmaster. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle, when she entered this school, she
To be denied so maybe.
anyway. So we can be sure that in which case they could be.
As a matter of fact, it's hard. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds can.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, the wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body.
But if that's what... then does that mean she's...
That's exactly when we found her body in the garden.
So then, Makoto, you said you were attacked. If Mukuro had already been, so who?
I got it! The one who attacked me was the true When we discovered Mukuro in the garden, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked, but I was wrong. It wasn't her at all.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little. Let's start off with enough. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro. Do you? You never saw their.
Hey, so you can't have. I'm screwing you now. You're wrong. There's another part of it. Oh, is it the
Right or the left hand?
maybe the
Or perhaps the left foot? Or could it be?
the hips?
You never saw their hips, so you can't have any idea. I'm screwing you now.
No, it's wrong. Mukuro had a tattoo, a representation of Fenrir, but I saw the right hand of the... And there... So there's no way the...
Yeah, well, okay. But that still doesn't prove it could have been...
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have.
Yeah! We were in the...
Oh, okay, sure, but what about Kyoko? Uh-oh! No snappy comeback.
If you insist.
Huh?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that.
Your hand.
Awful. It happened when I was first learning to be a detective.
I thought you didn't want any...
If it means we get another step. My scars. Makoto, did the
No.
Then this much has been. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked.
On top of my secret. Sorry.
Not at all.
Sure. Because if you haven't, that's true.
On the contrary.
You're not going to tell me.
I promise you, without a doubt, she died.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without.
And after she died, who knows that the culprit stashed her somewhere?
If she was, she would have been told
Then she would?
to hide.
I got it! Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden.
Bio?
So it's the perfect place to hide a body.
then you're also saying the body was moved from...
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is... the tarp that we found. When I was checking it over, I noticed that some text had...
Oh!
Holy cow!
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have...
This proves that the tarp originally... In fact, there's a whole...
So when the killer moved then they simply
Where's your... La la... Hey, by the way, Makoto...
What?
Your... Don't tell me... So what do you think?
Why are
Your mom, your dad, are they really as safe as you...
Calm down, Makoto.
Are you sure about... What are you even talking about? Are you sure about... What are you even talking about? What do you want? Are you sure about... What are you even talking about? I'm not listening!
This should prove it. The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is... the lights!
What are you talking about?
Like I said before, the and as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's...
And it was set up so that when...
In other words...
But I counted up the number and there were all...
What does that matter?
I got it! 10 of the lights should have been on. And
That's simple. Just recall...
that's right. Any other number? But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were...
You're seeing a dead bot?
I got it! The mastermind just didn't...
If they wanted to do that, and yet...
Then it may very well... If that's true, including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been... That's the point I'm trying...
I'm completely lost.
I got it! What about if the same person was killed twice? Officially, 10 murders have, but one of the victims may have been murdered.
Murdered and...
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but
Technically, you're...
Could easily have happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced.
It was Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the bio...
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as... Besides, who could that...
All you have to do is look at...
Nothing, because Kyoko...
Who is this? Was it Junko,
Leon Kuwata?
Chihiro, Mando, Kiyotaki Fumi, Celestial, or maybe... No, there's no way anyone was murdered twice! Who is this someone? Was it...
Sayaka, Maizono, Junko, Enoshima?
Leon, Chihiro, Mando, Kiyotaki Fumi, Celestial...
Or maybe...
So
No, there's no way any...
No, it's wrong. Junko, wasn't her fatal injury?
What do you mean?
Well, remember she was impaled by a bunch of spears.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds. When you compare that to the...
Yes, and those are the only... That explains why those two bodies...
So let me see if I... Junko, or someone going by that name. Then her body was kept in the biolab. Only this time, it was...
It all matches up, right?
It's really true. Wait. Yeah.
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, which also means that among the people we thought...
And that's the true identity.
Who is it?
We already knew. Total silence. The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
No, it's wrong. No, the body we found in the garden was... The body's appearance and measurements are consistent, right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed everything in her profile.
And then there's the matter of the... Here's my answer. Junko is still alive.
Are you sure?
Huh?
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead. But we saw her get impaled. She died. If Junko were still alive, the death we saw... But you yourself confirmed...
She was dead.
So,
It must be...
then you're with...
I know you gave it your best!
This case hasn't been... You haven't given up already.
No!
That's Junko.
Then both of them...
I think... Let's us...
Now I understand. That's it. What if she switched? That's right. Before the spears could kill her, specifically.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything.
I don't know any... That had to be Junko who got...
Yeah, you're saying... Right when she was about to... Good point. So maybe the...
I got it! The two of them, they had switched... Yes, from the moment we first... If that's when they switched... Then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of... After...
Hold on! So... is actually
I have, like, a normal...
When we first met, none of us knew. So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was... And we never would have known that would easily allow the two of them to switch places.
Wait! But Mukuro had a tattoo. Junko never had any.
She could have hidden it with foundation or something. If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo. Plus, there were the fake nails. They were the same fake red nails she was wearing. But correct. Even if there was no tattoo, so I'm glad nobody. But too bad for you, Monokuma.
Wait, so this whole thing?
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be.
The reason such an elaborate.
So, in other words, it would be fair to say that...
What's wrong? Lost.
I think he's just
Afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have this...
And why haven't you been...
Because it's a bunch of nonsense.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real life?
I tried... When did I...
I got it! While I was in the AV room, watching the DVD of our is because you didn't want me to see the...
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video,
And if Makoto saw the it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met...
That whole power outage thing... Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up! That's impossible!
This should prove it! The video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo. I noticed it just a little while ago. In all the photos, there's a...
What's...
I got it! Junko, the one thing common to every single photo... It's hard to believe her face would... And on top of that, in this... So in other words, at that... With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hit, which is why you had to have pictures that, because if we could have seen her face, that the Junko in the pictures,
I believe everything Junko and Mukuro switched places with...
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she died, is still...
and she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. She's the true mastermind.
With this, the identity and the crime.
No, wait! Don't bother trying to... There's no more room for debate. I'll prove every... exactly what happened. We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshimi, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the reason. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th, and that girl's name... But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma, Junko, and... Her body was kept in a bio until Junko decided to... Junko dragged the body out of the biolab. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko. Meanwhile, she wanted... So she put on a mask. After making sure I'd gotten a good... Then she put the same mask. This was all to make us think the person who attacked, she wanted us to believe the murder had... Finally, by strapping a bomb she needed to hide the... She had him. This is the truth, and the one who carried it... The real... That's the whole story behind this.
What? Are you...
You can't get out of this.
Come on!
It's not like you're...
Give it up, Junko. Oh. Did you really think the story would end? What's wrong? There...
We have been waiting so very long. If you swear your fealty to us, we've even drawn up the deed already. Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just... It's been so long. Anyway, looks like I find having to play Monokuma all the time. It was like I was stuck in purgatory. Huh? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm...
I feel like this is...
I got it! That's right! It was before I ever came to... And...
Wow, you have a pretty good memory.
So I was... Then what you told me in the main...
Sometimes a little lie is necessary.
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's two people can never become, not even if they're... I know, it's such a cliche. So basically, with the older sister, tough and proud.
Me! And together, we were the Despair Sisters! And... Like I said, I get bored easy as hell! I even get fucking... But if you're twins... What? Oh, that again? You have any idea? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. And just make up whatever... And for reasons deeper and...
Well, for my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone. But after looking at the situation,
I determined it would be impossible because leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join. I could have let her work alongside me. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate. She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously rank, it was atrociously clear. Just meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has and that's, sadly, her inability to match my personality was she was nothing more than a bit player, and being the utter disappointment that she was, which is precisely why I killed her. To me,
Can't be.
Well, no, of course not.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the... If I planned everything out and you... So, I changed things just a bit.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated, just as I... When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody.
Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off, but she did teach you all of it.
How can you talk? You sacrificed your own sister.
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under... Please, we were the ultimate despair, you know? No, I felt when I was born, so that's why we're just those kind. We've always...
So you just murdered your own sister? That's not true. We were twins. How could I not? That's why it gets me so... Killing my precious sister with that act is filled with so much... It's like super stitches feel.
What the hell?
And my sister too. And that, after all, to be murdered by your own... She must have died feeling... I'm so...
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person.
Turning your own despair into...
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure!
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast, so I'm hopelessly attractive? Oh, I'm the hopelessly...
No, I don't think there's anything perfect.
Yeah, Master's way more... Don't you...
What did you just say?
You still haven't figured that part out. You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are.
Are you talking about our...
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer. So maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing...
Damn straight. That then...
All right, then let's just get...
When the pictures were taken, I got it! It must be...
No fair!
Your brains are like sponges. All the memories you lost share something in common.
I got it! You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill...
So you do remember after all. Well, it was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had... Yep, you got it. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of...
I got it! The driving force behind the motive you presented us.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Each video showed the total destruction of your most... For example, I ruined all those relationships. It was to motivate your desire to, but still...
You're the one that...
Yes, well...
I got it! It was...
Yay! Makoto got it right again! Embarrassing! And the whole reason Mondo did...
So, how long do you...
Relax. So?
I got it! It was money. What?
Seek and destroy! Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka. Her greed led to all kinds of...
What's the point of all this? What?
Don't worry. Now, can you tell me the motive behind
case, it was betrayal.
Precisely. Anyway, it looks like you answered all.
But what's the point? What meaning is there?
Relationship? These are all pretty.
But of course, in fact, they compel humans. This is what we just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, and that nourishment is two sides of the same coin.
How much longer is this stupid? Weren't we discussing our missing memory?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your What I'm trying to say is, you see, by taking away, of course that hope merely exists.
How could taking away?
And plus, you.
Is that so? All the mere fact that that's what you.
What are you talking?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never. That is why we took your memories. So
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memory.
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, that.
What? What?
But it's I put so just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to. Then okie dokie. I'd like for you to.
You mean the world? So something really did.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? See your. Behold! This is the outside world you've all been so. Dangerous.
What are you talking about?
This is a scene from a movie or something. What you just saw. That world is locked away. If you can't remember, please.
better kick your. I don't remember. Ain't a fucking excuse, no motherfucker. Come on, bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck happened?
You want us to read when it comes to
That crazy
confused? I don't understand it.
What's the meaning
Of the foot? Is this another one of your?
What am I supposed to?
No, it's wrong. Actually, the other two of them share.
I see. Then even if one personality's forgotten.
What do you say?
Are you don't know?
Coco, you're the only one.
Da-da-da-da-da! It's me, your friendly toy. She just gave it.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it. Do you know anything about?
Huh? The video that's. Who the hell are you? Oh, nice to meet you.
That's enough! Just look.
Aye, Roger, you.
Well,
I don't have all the details. Of course!
Then you remember all the
Of course!
So you didn't lose your memory?
Then why didn't you say so? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the. Oh my god, she's the worst.
More importantly, if you really.
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Oh no! Seriously?
Just answer the question!
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's. But it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human.
Why is that?
Because it's all because of that. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking.
The world's been destroyed.
Explain yourself!
Copy that? Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, it was so big and so bad that even the. I guess you could say what. But it was more on the left. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the. And as a result, the world turned out the way it did, and
That's all there is to it? Come on!
Well, it just so happens I don't know. Miss Morose saw it all play out in real time.
We already did, and she didn't.
Oh! I couldn't live up to Master's.
Okay, that's enough of your little lovers. Whatever happened doesn't matter at this exact. The end justifies the means. Everything in the world has ended.
How can the world just end?
Calm down. It's okay. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway. So the world...
Oh, come on.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous. It's the story of the Tagami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life.
What?
I'm glad to see you. You bit into it like a middle-aged...
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
Correct! But I didn't...
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it! Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out.
So, anyway, like I...
What?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant...
Stop with these idiots!
Stop! And said with such authority! A peasant, you must learn your...
They couldn't possibly be...
Hell, there is no...
There's no way that... I mean, we only came to this school... If some kind of world-ending event, then how do you explain the totally normal...
Have you twisted? Well, if it sounds like you think the tragedy happened to you. Well, yeah. I mean, like a few. Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened? Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak.
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, and the truth is... So, you must sure... What are the memories...
Hello!
I got it! If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years.
Nope. No.
Enough!
Seriously?
We've lost 2 years?
That's right! You've already spent 2 full years, and that entire period of time.
I don't remember the last... That...
Worth of memories.
I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2... Hell no! I mean, I haven't gone to any Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just...
Plus, it's how freaking old...
Everyone's so... I could never leave.
We've been living here for... Hell no!
I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class! This is all just...
Plus, it's how freaking old...
Everyone's so... I could never leave.
We've been living here for 2... Hell no!
I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school event. Heck, I've never even gone to a single...
No, it's wrong. Hero, there's something I'd like... This notebook right...
Huh?
I found it in the locker room, if you don't mind. Could...
Sure, whatever you want. But I...
Wuzza, is that...
It's kinda... This is absolute... But how is this... No!
It looks like you actually did attend class, but somehow...
Lies!
I don't want to be, but there's also... It's Mark, but just like...
Shit, man!
2 years of school life. How many moments of how many fun classes. And on top of that, the biggest, most awful, right before everyone's eyes, you absorbed all that despair. And once you've forgotten... Oh, and there's one other thing.
Actually, never mind. I'm bored.
What?
Everyone always talks big, declaring all that this world is just so
What are you talking? In a way, I'm jealous to give yourself over so completely.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves!
Figure out where your memories come apart.
I got it! When I lost my memories. When I first came to the gates of when I passed out...
What?
I passed out. I assume not much time.
But
The reason it felt so
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories? When
Unaware of this fact, you took the time.
But by that point, we'd already... That's what those photos reveal.
you were all such, and it was all so you could escape. What a...
You're the one who set things up to...
I love you all.
What?
Once your school life here began, it's only natural that I...
So, since I love you guys so much, all about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Let's go back in time, back to when everyone first came to the... School life during that first year over... Oh boy! Everyone was enjoying themselves so much! You were all having the...
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peaceful... Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushed... The biggest, most awful, most... All too soon, the world's day... And as you can imagine, the tragedy even made its way here, leading to...
What? The most tragic event in human history. I can't believe it's all because of... Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob?
You have a point. It was none of those. How can I put... Despair is contagious, you know.
In other words, if you see despair...
I just don't
We didn't ask you to try...
Okay, Hope's Peak the members of the 78th class of Hope's...
And then, something... Now pay attention, cause this... So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak... That's right! It was...
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation. For creating... Do any of you know who that might have...
I got it! It could only have been. He wanted to turn the school into a... to protect us from the That's why he had to say that...
We believe he had something... If you, the collective hope of...
And because we had that... That's why we all...
But creating the shelter... It's He had no idea that we, the ultimate... So what was supposed to be became a cave that...
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the door. Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient...
You mean and then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mook and thus
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the...
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of...
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was...
So we could go around killing...
Why?
Because this was so much more than... Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remain...
What did you say?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. So I thought I should show...
Now I understand. You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Uh-huh. To show the world the murders taking place at this school.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair! When I said the world watched as you fell into despair! and began. Despair is as contagious as a.
By the way, since we started broadcasting a whole.
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no. I have to thank you. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to. But in the end, I was able to.
So you just used us? To bring this.
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life.
Give and take?
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive. We built up 2 years of memories.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you despair.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? You solved the mystery, but
Don't tell me. Did you seriously
and if we did, our final desire for creating this world of this. If you were bold enough, how would you react?
See?
Truth can be full of.
Not to mention, all those, meanings you've been murdered.
And think about it.
We weren't just.
No,
Get it? You're totally awesome. So help us!
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful!
but I'm sorry to say, all I want is despair. And since there's no reason, no argument, no
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you. But there's no real reason for us to believe anything.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, so I don't acknowledge it.
Until you see it with your own. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's. If so,
Are you? Well, trust me.
Well, I refuse to give in for the sake of every.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're not the.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct. Hell yes!
No! It's murder! You stole our memories, invented reasons for us to. It's all your.
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, but we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about the. Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote.
What?
You guys so full of hope, and I've decided to have you vote. If even one of you votes to pen, I'll consider that a win for me. It's just. Oh, but don't worry.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand.
It's okay. Nobody.
Oh, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing.
You mean?
We'd have to just.
She's saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair
What are you saying?
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an dying of old age is boring as shit! So, here's what'll happen. One of you. What?
Do you mean to say you'll
And I get to decide. Who's Makoto?
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of.
So let me make this clear. Everyone has. If a single person votes for hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us,
I will force you out, ensuring you.
What I'm saying.
What? Has your don't you?
No, it's okay. It would stick.
It's so beautiful.
Besides,
What?
I mean, the headmaster don't. That's why he
One person's despair.
So, who do you think?
No one. We're not gonna.
So boring. Well, that's fine. Then let's just. It's time for the. And you're.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die. That would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Shoot! We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy. By the way, the arrow sign is totally polluted. The only reason is thanks to the If I die, in other words, the communal life evolved. All of you will have to go into the world outside. So, will you just die?
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die, that would be the end of hope.
Don't lose hope now!
All my fortune... But to live, so even... I want to keep... So that's what... No matter what! The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't...
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die, that would be the end of...
I decided to have faith...
By the way, the arrow outside is totally polluted. The only reason we're okay is thanks to the air purifier.
Don't lose hope now!
That sounds... Which is what... Yeah!
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die, that would be the end.
I decided to...
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air... Say whatever you... If I die, the purifiers will screech to... In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to... Meh!
Don't lose hope now!
I don't care either way! I'm fine with... Actually, I may not look like it. Hell, no matter how I look...
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die, that would be the end. By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want if I die. In other words, the communal life you've all... I can keep on living! As long as I have my... All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and...
Don't lose hope now!
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to... It never even crossed my mind, but don't misunderstand me. I just have to keep my word. Besides, the Togami family isn't dead. So until I can restore the...
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die, that would be the end.
I decided...
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want if I die. In other words, the communal life you've all been living. All of you will have to go into the world outside.
I already said I would.
Claim the master.
So, what are you gonna do? You just die.
Don't lose hope now!
I didn't really know my father, but even if we're just connected by blood, he would never want us to abandon Makoto. I can't explain why. Just because we don't actually... Could it be? No. So, I don't think you wound up at this school. I think you came here... You came here, and if that's true...
What the... So, your stupid face! It's all... Shut up! Shut up! You suck! So uncool! You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke! Who are you? Your idiocy ends here. You're gross! Suffer from despair!
I just love despair!
You suck! So uncool!
You're unbearable!
Despair.
Hope keeps on going! because all I have.
It looks like we've reached the end.
We just gotta pull.
Good.
Let's put an with our own.
What the heck? Well, that's totally so. And now
Huh? Anyway.
Totally the best!
Not. Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay.
Hey. However.
No. There's one last. It's fine. Stop! How many times do I have? Don't get in my... So this is how the despair of even a tenth of this I want every last soul. I want the entire world to die. Okay. I've reserved an extra spec. Let's give it everything we've...
Danganrompa.
Hey. Makoto.
So...
Indeed.
If, on the other hand, you desire to...
I will force you out. In other words...
But...
It's true.
Yes.
My beautiful scissors!
That's enough.
Anyway...
But...
For serious?
In other words, am I wrong?
You got it!
Hey.
Okay.
Could it be? How about that? Whoa!
Makoto.
Well, but hey.
Hey, guys!
You know how I can't guarantee I'll act.
I can't say.
I guess.
Things are getting vague. Like I said at the beginning, I am headmaster.
Danganrompa.